25 push-up challenge final day. Hi everyone, my name is Asher. So some of you know that I've been doing 25 push-ups for the past 25 days to raise awareness for mental health. So today as the last day, I plan not to do only 25, I plan to do it to the point of failure. So let's see. So I just finished that and 50 push-ups. Even though the last few were just like really out of shape, out of form, but I finished it and I crumbled at the end. When I started this challenge of doing 25 push-ups for 25 days, I wanted to do a little bit extra, right? So I just wanted to add a bit of words. I wanted to add a little bit of flavor to the videos I'm putting out. And while I'm doing that, I learned a little bit more about mental health as I went along. Right, so one of the things which really helps is actually exercise, which is what I think the point of starting this is also to help with alleviating a lot of mental stress. So that's exercise does help a lot in that matter. And the second thing I've learned when it comes to mental awareness is we need to have a little bit of compassion when dealing with someone else who is going through such challenges. The difficulty when it comes to this is when, for us sometimes when we see someone going through a challenging time, we just tell them to wake up or strengthen up, and that can be almost like telling a deaf person to listen harder, or someone who is blind to look harder. Perhaps sometimes we are the ones who are turning the blind eye and turning a deaf ear to someone who is going through a difficult time. And often these people, perhaps even ourselves, don't need an answer. We just need someone to provide a listening ear, to be by our side, to just hear us out and to just help us tide through a very difficult time. But by raising awareness, perhaps it can just help us to better understand or have more compassion for someone else who is going through a challenge, a difficulty, quietly and privately. So I did 50 push-ups, and the last thing I want to talk about is who am I nominating for the final day. I am going to be nominating you, okay? I am going to be nominating you. I'm not sure you can hear me that. I'm going to be nominating you for the final day. Now, why do I nominate you? Is because you don't have to wait for someone to nominate you before you can do the challenge. If you want to do the challenge, just start. And you can encourage others by doing something like this, just as I have, because when I started this challenge, the byproduct that came along was that there are people who were going through some mental difficulties. They approached me, they messaged me, and I appreciate them for sharing their difficult challenges with me. and that helped me to understand them a little bit better. And I really appreciate each and every single person who opened up their hearts to tell me what they are going through. By nominating you, perhaps by doing these exercises, these challenges, you will be able to inspire someone, you will be able to motivate someone who is going through a difficult time and help them just to deal with it a little bit. Or if you know someone who needs to watch this, tag them in the comments and share this with them. God bless.